Hey, you guys! I am not Joe Bachman, but I am his wife, Trey Bachman, and with me, as usual, is the lovely Dawn Dulas.
I'm confused because you're not Joe Bachman, but you're his wife. But I thought, Joe Bachman's wife was in a shipping container somewhere.
It's complicated.
Okay.
Like relationship statuses.
We can't do anything normal. We know this, right? Right.
And we're just gonna, say this right off the bat. If I can find it, where is it? They changed it, and I can't find things anymore. Here we go. Because we know where we're going. We don't need rails, and we don't use them.
Oh God, tonight could be interesting. We were chatting. We were working on some IndieCD stuff.
We were actually working for once before the show.
I know, IndieCD / StompCon stuff. StompCon.
That's Saturday.
September 13th. Fowler, NDS. Yeah. Let me bring it up because it is Free to a Public Indie Tabletop Gaming Convention on September 13th from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Not the real time. Where in the Benton County is Co-op Extension 410 South 8th A, Fowler, Indiana. Sorry.
I'll be there. We'll be there.
Yes.
Awesome people will be there.
Yeah. And if you can't be there, there's ways, if you're especially a member of IndieCD, there are ways to be represented there, which I'm working on tonight.
Contact this lovely lady at that link.
Yeah, I'm working on, because the last couple times I have done the IndieCD traveling table, it's been like everybody's pictures, or their, not their pictures, but their, this is the everybody gets a 2 foot section cordoned off, and we're going to do something a little bit different this time. And I think we got it worked out. Thank you, Trey. You're an awesome person.
We did it. You just had to talk it out.
Yeah, because apparently my brain wasn't talking into itself enough.
We just had to unrail. That's all. Take out the rails and.
Which we did. Let's see here. So
hot on kick.
So right now it is just you and I. Rich said he will be coming in, and I believe Foxy and Thesis will be coming in. So, so what are you working on tonight, Trey?
I'm just going to be making more little lanyard thingies. Lanyards.
Ooh,
I think this one's going to be like a neck lanyard, so I'm just going to keep plugging away until it's at some length. So, yeah.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started on comments as soon as I finish doing this. Well, actually, we're going to have some dead air for a second. Sorry. Dead air.
While you're doing that, I will put on some music then.
Oh, that's what I'm working on too right now.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. I just see one that says "How deep." So
I mean that's perfect.
See how deep.
Ooh, that was kind of jazzy.
So it's weird because the way they changed this, you can't actually see the entire name. You can see like 6 letters. So we're just going to listen to How Deep, Dan. If you know the rest of it, please put it in. Gotta love StreamYard. I do like the updates they've been doing, though, so far.
It's nice. I just wish you could, change the size of the side panels, other than just open, close.
That would be nice.
But,
And there is the other one, so we're going to do that. So I'm doing this. Oh, see, I just clicked that. Dang it. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Sometimes you just gotta go oofta, right?
Oofta.
Oofta. I actually wore my oofta shirt yesterday.
Nice. is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, that is totally weird that it's not letting me do that. So, okay, we will work on that in a bit. In a minute, in a minute, in a minute,
In a minute.
Do you remember that as we were kids?
I remember hearing it, but I don't remember what it's from.
I think it was like a commercial. It was like the commercials. It was kind of like the more you know, but it was in a minute. Okay, well, I'm going to start on comments, and if we have more people jump in with us, I might work on whatever I was trying to do in the background. We'll see.
We will find out.
So, first in the door was Donna. She says, "Hey everyone, are we going to fill the comments before Dawn comes in?" I'm sure you have at this point in time.
You guys filled them up pretty dang quick.
Yeah, I think. And Donna, or Thesis is saying hey to Donna, and Dan's with us as well. Good evening. And there is Thesis' link for his show. He is back with the Tea House.
And I saw the name for the next one. Very excited about it.
Ooh, what was it? I saw it, but I was trying to get in here because I was already running behind.
It was famous Chinese women in history, I believe.
Ooh.
I saw the pirate woman, and I was very excited. Hey, Rich. Oh, bye. Come back. Rich, come back.
Don't. Because I know there's somebody in the chat, so I'm really not going to say what I want to say. This is also not, Exactly, Rich. Exactly.
Dawn is innocent.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? That's pointing at the wrong. Oh, that's right.
There we go. We can hear you.
Your voice.
Well, I wasn't talking yet.
Okay.
But it's coming in really, really light and echoey.
Light and echoey.
There's like a delay too.
Delay.
Now you're effing with me. I know that.
Now I'm being a dick.
He is living up to his name.
2 dicks for the price of 1.
Ooh. $5 is $5, man.
I know you're an acrobat, Dick, but you don't have to sit there and do tumbles off the shelf. No, but you said I am light and echoey, so fine. We will fix that.
I can always turn you up too.
We will try to fix that, I should say.
You're gonna fiddle with it.
Fiddle faddle.
And Dan says, "Yay!" And Donna is greetings. And Donna said, "That's it. That's good. Keep it going." Yes, keep the tea house going. Carl's saying, "Good evening." And Dave goes, "I got some more of the solar wiring done today. Still waiting on 2 more deliveries, and then I can start installing. Also got 2 tables cleared off my office and a lot of old mail thrown away."
Oh,
I
good.
love that feeling when you get to throw old mail away.
Oh, yes. So
It just feels like you're shedding the past.
Yes. It's a good way of putting it.
And greetings from Carl. And Carl says, "I know it has nothing to do with the show, but we completed all the group goals for level 2 on the Munzie clan now to just finish up more points."
Heck yeah.
All right, how do I sound now?
Like, muffled.
I was going to say, like you're trying to talk through cotton.
Yeah, the microphone on these suck. So.
And it'll be a minute for the Munzie show for us to do another episode because Lord knows the next month is just completely crazy busy for me. Which reminds me, Dad, I think you're in the chat. I got to call you guys and give you my updated schedule for the month.
Is this
Carl,
better?
there you go. There you go,
Yeah, for some
Sparky.
reason, the mic on the document camera always seems to be the best, except for the Yeti. Ow! Attacking me, you little bastard. But for some reason, my computer's not seeing the Yeti at the moment. Yeti, 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 Yeti.
Rocking everywhere.
Fuck your backyardigans.
Carl said, looks like an interesting show thesis. Yes. And Dan said, yes. Still too wet to work outdoors. It's been nice here, finally.
Oh, it was
Good
beautiful today.
That's the only camera that's like really concentrating on there we go.
Here we go.
And the kitty cats are off doing their thing, so we don't have a hobo cam right now. It might return by the time the evening is complete. Let's see here. And Thesis said, reached 202-day streak at Muncie today. Woohoo!
Nice.
No, not me wondering. I'm doing pretty good. I thank God we have Zed, so that cut me out of a couple mulligans. Carl said, great thesis, and Donna's congratulating him. And Carl goes, there's a badge for a whole year. Just keep going. I have that badge.
It's pretty and shiny.
Gotta have all the stinking badges. And Dad go, hey, Dawn, where's my reminder, young lady? I promise I was not forgetting about you. Trey will actually, I'm hoping, back me up on this. We were working on
we were working on IndieCD's stuff. Like, down to the wire. That's why we were a minute late. Sorry, guys.
All of a sudden, it was like, the show starts in like 3 minutes. Oh, shoot.
We're like, oh, yeah, we have to do something tonight, don't we?
So we're So I'm sorry you didn't get your reminder, but I'm glad you found us anyways. And Dad said, or Carl said, Dale, and he's early.
Oh, that looks so good.
That is awesome. Oh, art bite, Mike chicken. Yeah, Carl
And then
said,
when I tried to put it on a bottle opener,
Ooh.
it started out real good, and then went all silvered out.
It kind of looks like a mango.
I was like, it just looks like.
Because the laser was shaking the bed, it was so light, and it wasn't fastened down, it just started shifting, so.
This is how I would look at that. As you're drinking, that will get less and less discombobulated. So every time you open it, it gets closer into a circle.
There we go.
Well, you know, the more you drink, the more the Viking matches the bottom.
Hey, I was trying to help you out there. Girls, I better not curse early then. Yeah, we wait with the cursing. Girls, now the mystery of who will show up to craft tonight. Trey and Rich are so far. And Thesis is saying that Foxy and him will be in as soon as we finish eating. Awesome. Once you finish eating, you're more than welcome to take over comments so I can finish doing what I'm doing in the back end. Because not the green room.
Oh, wait. There's a hot chick outside my window.
Woo-hoo. Is your wife home?
Oh yeah, she was just letting the dog out. So, but she asked to let the dog out and walk past my window. So
that's what I figured that you were.
So yes, it was Misty that I was saying that about. For anyone out there that thinks that I would go any other way, you're a fucking idiot.
See, you said the back word.
And the F word on that is, you know, mandatory to show exactly how much of an idiot.
Yeah.
And we know that you are absolutely smitten with Misty.
Which is good, because if I wasn't absolutely smitten with Misty, she would smite me.
So he tells me that Trey just read the private chat.
I did.
That is a green room. That is a major green room comment.
Oh yeah,
that's not make here. If you want to know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Donna said, "Don't forget to like and share, folks. I know you're subscribed." And there is. Let's see here. I just want to make sure that's coming through. Yes, it is awesome. And oh shoot, I lost it. And there's Pops. Hello, Pops. How are you doing? We're being broadcast on the Madness Entertainment Group. If you have questions on being part of the programming, go to themeg.tv. We do broadcast to 8 different locations, and we do read the comments in the order they do come in. And sometimes we get off topic, we get a conversation, we start talking about what people are doing. So we do eventually get through all the comments. It just takes a little bit. I do believe we have some people coming in on Kick as well. So once I get to there, I will get the comments.
I was gonna say our IndieCD Kick is just a bot, so shame.
And as a 2 minutes late, Dawn, I was busy. Like I said, we were really working on stuff because I'm excited about StompCon. And there's like some other news with StompCon that I'm going to go into a little bit later once I kind of get this. So there's some excitement for IndieCD and StompCon and something else. Ooh, stay tuned. And that's me testing out. Make sure it's coming through. I have to do a test. So I did a test with Georgia, my babies. And Dad said 6 watching, only 2 thumbs up. What the hell? Wait a minute. Isn't that Chris's job? Isn't he usually the one giving it shit? Or Sarah? Apparently the torch has been passed. I heard Sarah got a new job, so congratulations to her.
Yes.
Saying hey, and there's greetings. And Donna said, I was busy clapping along with the intro, liked and shared now. Trey and I might have been in the background dancing.
We were. Mm-hmm.
And greetings. And
apparently, Sarah works at the corner of Death and Texas.
Right? Only she would ask a funeral party for directions. Only she would find a funeral.
No.
Is there a story there?
I probably would have as well, but I probably would have had a much more inappropriate encounter.
Fair enough.
No, just my luck in major social situations.
Go ahead, skip. That's a StompCon. We'll be there. Yay!
StompCon.
September 13th. Fowler, Indiana.
Saturday.
And Carl goes, I don't put my like on the show like until the show starts, but it's there now. Thank you for dropping the like. And Carl says, does it depend on the quality? Dad wants to know, Carl.
I hope not, otherwise he's going to take that like back.
I'll
be like, right out of the box. Just no, thank you.
Slip that right back out of the slot. And that's what she said. And Pops is saying, but LOL. And Dad goes, Loving You by Minnie Riperton for music. Nope, this is Dan Hollifield, used by permission by Dan, who is also in the audience. If you're looking to get some of this music, you go to Bandcamp or IndieCD.org, and it will take you all the links to everybody is there.
But the best time to go to Bandcamp is the first Friday of the month, because that is when the creators get all of the money, not just a small cut.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I want to point out, Foxy snuck in on us.
Where? What?
We are ninja.
That took a minute.
I heard her pop in, and then I didn't, she snuck in.
Can you see my confusion tonight?
No. Well, I looked over at the kick stream, and I was like, oh, OMG's there. Wait, who's in the corner?
That's me in the corner.
That's me on the street light, dancing around like an idiot. Okay.
It's in a day, yo.
Nope. Well, actually, I'll say this because there's nothing to be done. We used to sneak out after curfew, and we used to run to the stoplights and do that. Anyways, Carl says that really nobody watches this for quality.
Come on now.
See, offended.
Offended. Haha, it's all for the train wreck.
Fair enough. Fair enough. That's what I'd be watching for.
But we're a quality train wreck.
True.
I like
True.
that.
Quality train wreck.
And a quantity train wreck.
OMG says, how deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to know. Cause we're living in a world of fools. Okay, OMG, and my dad will probably attest to this. My mom is a huge Bee Gees fan, so believe me, I've heard that song more times in my life than I could ever wanted to.
Also, hey, OMG.
Oh my hi, OMG is joining us from Kick. He just finished his stream, which was odd in the background, turned way down. He does a DJ, so we did have some music from his DJ mashup skill. He has some amazing, oh man,
Yeah.
some of the bangers he has. Oh, they're awesome. And Dale sing la 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 la. Donna's greeting Rich. So Donna, Dad, and Carl all said hi to you, Rich.
Howdy, howdy, folks.
And Dad wants to know, Rich, how do you keep all those little rings straight and in order?
Very carefully. Actually, it just becomes ingrained. No pun intended. When doing something like this, there really is a grain. So, it's getting the grain going and then being able to stay with it. So, like for what I'm doing here, so for the Doctor Who scarf, it's going to be a bunch of rectangles. My rule of thumb is basically 4 of the main rows, if you will make 1 inch tall, and then it's I believe it's 39 units long to make the 11 inches, and then I make basically an L off of that, and then I just start filling in. And some days I feel like working vertical, some days I feel like working horizontal. So,
Don't
it's
we
just,
all?
And oddly enough, there are some days I feel like working diagonal, and I just go off on a bit like that, and just start filling in weird bits as they go. But you get a feel for the pattern, and it's the starting that's the biggest pain in the butt. Once you've got it going for a little bit, everything's good to go. Now, I'll know if I got something out of line, because especially with this piece, if I pull tight like this, it won't be perfectly straight lines. It'll look really, really weird and start doing funny things like slanting off to a different direction and stuff like that. So, and then, same thing if, I pull it this way, I'll see, because some area will look, kind of funky. Now, the beauty is I do have the ability to go in and fix it properly now, where back in the old days, I would have to just completely undo everything back to that point and then just start building back out. But now I can usually take out the few rings around that and then get everything looking right, and then repair that bit inside and be able to go from there.
Hi, Indigo.
Indigo's got something to say about that.
He's talkative tonight.
And OMG says the ladies were almost late due to the delightful sounds of the Bump Day Jam. Hump Day Jam.
I just
Dumping
read
and
that private
humping,
message,
hey.
John. Thank God I was not drinking. But luckily, I'm just facing rings, so at least it wouldn't have destroyed any equipment.
And Dad says, "Skull, Rich." Skull. Carl's greeting pups, and Dan found his separation notice from the factory dated the day after he retired. He needs to frame that and hang it in the hallway.
Nice.
Let's see. And Trey has to show off her thickness. Literally. And Midnight Maharaja is joining us. Hello, Midnight.
How you been?
Or he doesn't want to answer. Jesus, are you there?
Sort of.
Okay.
Car-
I am being thoroughly dogged right now, so it's kind
Fair enough.
Carl says right back on the slut, not the green room. And greetings to you and these.
There it is.
But coming up a lot. And Carl is saying hi to Foxy Thesis and assuming Indigo. Yes.
definitely Indigo too.
Dad says, wow, sneak attack from Foxy. Welcome, dear. Nick's joining us. Hello, all. We have been out here. We have been here for but I was multitask for a bit, but I was multitasking. Hey,
Words is hard.
yes.
Words is hard.
And Ed, I absolutely get that because that's basically what happened with me and Trey today.
Words is so hard.
And Kitty's joining
Oh.
us.
They are.
Kitty!
Hey.
Hey, Thesis, did you want to take over comments?
I can. I might have to pause for a little bit to take him out in a little bit, but I can take over if you need me to.
Okay. Are you able to bring them up and everything, all that fun stuff?
Let me.
Beware, Kitty. Thesis has become dogged.
Not
Okay, yeah, I got him, so I can take
Yeah.
over.
Well, I want to have you do that while I take over, try to get this other stuff finished up so that by the end of the show, hopefully, everything can be out in the open of what's going on. Yeah.
Okay, we have Donna greeting Kitty and Nick, and Carl greeting Nick and Kitty, and Tosh is joining us over on Kick. Hello, Tosh.
Hey.
Hey, Tosh.
Just so you know, you always
Hey,
have an
Tosh.
open invitation to come on here.
Oh yes, please.
Hope your day's going better, Tosh.
Yeah.
That's all the thing about your day. Kicking your tuchus.
Yeah. Know how that goes.
And more greeting for Tosh, and Tosh greeting OMG, and Ruby is here.
Hey, Ruby.
Announces I'm here, so we're not taking attendance, okay?
Oh, I sent you something, Ruby.
Present. Yes. Okay, dude, I need my hand.
I would
I
have
need-
said no when they were doing
Bueller.
it, so they just looked at me like,
Bueller.
Dude, I need my hand to be able to get the comments. Back off.
Bueller.
"Oh, get down, bud."
Bueller.
You.
Bueller.
And we have Nick saying Xander and Amanda say hi.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
I just got a
Howdy,
cold
howdy.
in the armpit.
And because Xander was mentioned, hey Xander.
Hi, Xander. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, Xander.
Hi,
Hello.
Amanda.
And OMG is chilling with these good folks before bed. Why would you want to go to sleep? Sleep is overrated.
The sweet siren call of the
You
bed.
didn't say sleep. You said bed. Who knows what
Okay, all
awaits you
right,
in
yeah.
bed?
All right,
Fair.
true. Those are two different things. Dude,
I got
need-
awoken at 4 a.m. today so I could go to work. And then Hobo decided to
Look at that.
help by trying to stick his nose up my nostril while screaming. So we were both very confused. At 4 in the morning, he's screaming, I'm confused, there's a nose up my nose. My alarm's going off.
The alarm's screaming, the cat's screaming, you're about to
What?
scream.
Joe's gonna scream. Like, there was a lot of screaming. It was still dark. Nobody knew what was going on.
And you were in the bedroom.
Yeah, see, me and Don were going the same place.
See?
Lots of screaming in the bedroom.
It just happens, guys.
Hey, it's a good place for it.
True.
Unless you have nosy neighbors, and then it's not quite as good. But
No, our neighborhood's pretty, mind your business.
Sure.
yeah, but
Oh,
you don't
no,
have
if
to
you
share
nosy
a
neighbors,
wall
then
with
it's more
someone.
fun.
This is true.
Our bedroom shares a wall with the neighbor's bedroom, and so
But
noises on either side are heard very, very clearly.
All I could think of is the secret of my success. If you have not seen it, watch it. You'll understand the scene I'm talking about.
So I had a roommate at one point in time, the very first time I moved out. And my rule was not while I was home because the walls were paper thin.
Uh-huh.
And the thing is, I was only home maybe 4 hours a day. I was working 2 jobs. I was home for a 4-hour nap, and then off to my, one of my jobs. All I asked was not while I was home. Constantly woke up to because apparently that is how she got her cookie, was giggling.
Okay then.
And then the other side, which was right next to my headboard, was another neighbor. Well, was an actual neighbor, and not a roommate, but an actual neighbor who had a very aggressive style as well. We will say.
So the worst possible thing for your roommate and his girlfriend to do during sex would be to watch comedy?
My roommate was a girl.
Ah, all right.
And the funny thing is, the guy she was with was someone I went to high school with.
Of course.
Awkward.
So it was hilarious, but it was just, it's like I can't get away from it, and I'm not getting any myself. It was a very cruel world.
There are 20 other hours in the day, and you chose now?
Yes.
Maybe that was part of it. Maybe that was their kink. They wanted it, didn't everyone else know.
I did not consent.
Honestly, knowing them, I would not be surprised, and I have thought that many times myself throughout the years.
Well, there you go. And Dale saying, thanks, Rich. I could never multitask with the show and ringing. Well,
Well, then where did I get the ability to be doing this and listening on and still commenting? Well, I'm working on my stuff.
because we are not our parents. My parents can't multitask for crap. And at one point when I was going to college, I was able to study my notes, listen to music, watch television, and hold a conversation with someone else.
That's my typical day.
Yeah, see? And Nick greeting everyone.
Nick.
And in fact, Dale, right there is a goof. So, see,
Oh,
it happens to me too.
The goof.
Ted the other night was trying to put some Legos together. Those who know, he does his Lego thingy. And he goes, man, I tried to count to 4 and I can't.
He does a Lego thingy. That sounds painful.
it does, doesn't it?
But he's
I
like,
mean, if stepping on one hurts, I mean, happy International Women's Day. Oh my God.
Ah,
so I asked him if he was frogging his Legos. He goes, what's that mean? I go, ribbit. I said, it's a term crocheters use. And he went, yeah, pretty much.
You can only count to 4.
I can
I can
only
only
count
count
to
to
four.
four. Sombrero prophecy. And Donna greeting Xander and Manda. And Callie is making industrial biscuits. Yeah.
Oof.
And more greetings for Ruby. More greetings for Amanda and Xander. More greetings for Ruby.
Greetings.
Yes. Dale saying, I bet Misty keeps you in line with your rings. Well, that's kind of their job, I suppose.
Well, actually, so because my actual wedding band is extremely loose and just my normal talking with my hands has been getting it to fling off, I have purchased surrogate bands, and this is one of them. Pretty.
Very nice.
Yeah, I've gotten quite a few compliments on my ring as well.
Ooh.
I got just a few.
Oh my god. You're going to have to tell me when I can actually...
This is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Black and red, because it's me.
I'll probably wear this one to HoloCon.
Pretty.
When
Black and orange.
I was going to physical therapy after my hip, and then afterwards, she started going for some of her issues. When I left, I couldn't wear this. It was too tight.
Mm.
But when I came back, I was able to wear it again, and I walk in with her the first day with a ring, and they're like, you guys got married? I'm like, sure, why not? We'll go with yes.
So I work with concrete and stuff. So, and, you know, substances that, you know, caustic. So I don't wear my actual wedding band to work because I like having a finger. And then the silicone stuff will actually trap the concrete. So I just gave up and had it tattooed.
Yeah.
It works very well.
Yeah, I kind of appreciate the fingers too, especially since that was my great grandma's maiden name.
That's right.
The other side, not Dad's side, the other side, Biv's side, but yeah. I never realized how funny the things you can make with your ancestors with their last name is Finger until I got a little bit older.
Hey.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Did you just
these
laugh?
are things that you don't realize until someone else points them out to you.
Yeah. Come up here.
Like when I went back the very first time to meet Foxy's family, and their drugstore was Stoner Drug. Driving down the one street in town, they had one street. There was one street.
It was Main Street. The rest was residential.
And literally, like right in the middle, is a little stone building said Stoner Drug, and I'm just laughing my ass off. It's like, what's so funny? I couldn't breathe to tell her. So finally, I'm able to be like, Stoner Drug, and she's like, oh my god, I never realized that.
Well, it's been run by
There's
the
someplace in
family
Indiana called Butt Drugs.
Oh, we
That
have
was
a
the name of the family that ran the drugstore, so she's just like, that's just their name. I didn't.
we have a Burns funeral home and crematorium.
That's great.
It's a chain, like a family-owned chain.
Well,
So there are multiple Burns crematoriums.
there you go.
With a name like that, I mean, you gotta.
I mean,
Arnie.
they're the first ones you think of.
Yeah.
All I can think about is if they had a showing of Weekend at Bernie's there. Man, it was nice knowing you guys. I am going to go to hell for that one.
We're going with you.
Yeah, we're. I'll
For
get the
that
bus.
one? I think you were heading there long before that.
Probably.
Well, you know, there's there's a stairway to heaven, but a highway to hell. So that tells you which one actually gets more traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Nick was working on Rapid Rapier. Nice. Midnight doing good so far. Glad to hear it. Greetings for Midnight from Carl. Dale saying hi to those we don't see. People on Kick, people on Twitch.
The lurkers.
Howdy, folks. It is 45 minutes in. Should we run an ad?
Oh, yeah, we should.
Yeah, we can do that. Wheel of ads.
I popped in. Nope. Words are hard. That's what I said. Words are hard.
Words is hard. I have one of those on my Kick too, because words are hard.
Yes, they are. Especially when you're stressed and you get tongue-tied.
Oh man. Yep.
Let's do this one.
In the early days of the Korean War, an underage boy ran away from his family's farm in West Virginia to join the Army. He quickly transferred to the Air Corps and became a fighter pilot. Somehow, he became useful to several alphabet agencies, so he was recruited to help them during the Cold War. Eventually, he got tired of being a spy and tried to retire. Fate had other ideas. These are some of the early adventures of Captain Tom Darby of the U.S. Army Air Corps. From before that fateful night, he rode his motorcycle around a curve too fast on a back road in rural Georgia and accidentally began a new life entirely.
Woo! Uh-oh. Hey, Dawn, did you double your meds today? Asking for a relative, maybe. Oof.
No. No, but I did a lot today. Within reason, no paracord needed. Although I did make my doctor laugh today when I said something about that if I overdo it, that I have friends that would use paracord to tie me to a chair. And he laughed about it.
Well, it's probably better for your doctor to laugh than to leave the room. Come back with like 3 or 4 other doctors to be like, yeah, so,
About that.
yeah.
Tell us about your friends.
They understood the reasoning behind it. So,
Although I still think that the very best one is when Foxy broke our therapist friend.
I think we do that on a daily basis with Carl.
Yeah, but Foxy tells her about a dream that she had, and there's like 45 seconds of dead silence, and then she just like goes, I got nothing. I'm out. Like,
Nice.
Weird dreams.
This is like a professional therapist, and you broke her.
Nice.
Yes. Tosh, thank you so much. Appreciate the offer. I'm a tad dead tonight, but I'll keep that in mind. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we understand.
Anytime you want.
And
Yeah.
even if OMG needs some like downtime, like some wine downtime, he's a member of IndieCD, he can tell us how his stream went and stuff like that. We're
Yeah.
open to people.
I was gonna say, OMG crafts too. Jump in.
Yeah. See?
One of us. One of us.
And Zeb is joining us over on Kick as well. Hey, guys.
3 of those.
Hey, Zeb.
Again,
If anybody wants to know, Zeb is, what is it? What did they say? It's row of the hook?
Oh, the Mister.
Oh,
Yeah,
the Mister of the hook. Okay. I
Mister
don't
of the Hook. I love that. I love that they
It works.
the shirt.
And here's an indigo for everybody.
Right up on the lap.
know.
Bring it onto the table.
I don't think the tape will hold you, so please don't jump up on the table.
You don't want to test the theory thesis?
No, I don't, because that's like the only folding table that we have.
Oh, jeez.
We used to have a big, giant, round one that we used to use when we were tabletop gaming, but we gifted it to the apartment complex because
It was too big for our house.
well, not only that, but we weren't gaming anymore. Like everyone that we gamed with moved, so they were no longer living in the apartment complex, and it's like it just sits there. It doesn't ever get used. It's behind the door. It was sad because we haven't really gamed since. Oh well. Not bread screaming into the nostril. What? The nostril.
Bread. It was Hobo. It was the quiet, calm one. Screaming into the nostril void.
Now, why do I have this just horrible urge to start a new rock band game and name a band the Nostril Void?
Do it. That's up. Yes. That is appropriate. Yes.
Nostril Void.
Nostril.
I wanted to create a classical string quartet and call them Ice Pick and the Nosebleed Trio.
Oh my God.
Ouch.
The first hit is just booger salvation.
The problem is most of our instruments don't work anymore because they're freaking like
20 years old.
at least 20 years old and they don't work. It's sad. Sounds like an awesome scenario, bedroom sound sharing. It's not. It's really not. Especially when the neighbors that you have that you share a bedroom with don't sleep at all. Or if they do, it's during the day because most of the noises they make are at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Yep.
I wouldn't mind so much if they didn't pound on the wall all the time.
Thank you whoever gifted 10 subscriptions to the IndieCD channel. Holy shnikes. You're amazing.
Wow. Sweet.
Just high five the neighbors. No, I don't like them. So,
Holy shnikes.
okay, full disclosure, I'm kind of a jerk on this one, but there have been on more than one occasion where we've actually had dueling noises because it just annoyed me that much. Like, okay, you're gonna make noise? Fine.
Remind me in the green room to tell you the story of the upstairs neighbor at the field office. Because it's definitely a green room story.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. It's definitely a green room story. It is not fit for
Consumption?
yeah, it's not fit for public.
All right, then you remind either me or Foxy to tell about the story about the layaway section at Kmart.
I'm afraid to ask.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of afraid on that one as well.
You should be. Dale says, Trey, mind your business until the flashing red and blue lights are in your driveway because of all the screaming and meowing.
You know what?
Oh.
Our neighborhood minds their business.
That's probably a good thing.
Pretty much everybody on the street is blue collar. We see each other leaving about the same time. Lunch boxes in hand, work boots on. We go to our cars. We all pull out about the same time. We all pull back in about the same time. You smell grills going. There's some music. Nobody complains. That's it. That's it. That's all we have. You nod. You do the nod, and that's it.
The neighborhood that I grew up in as a kid, all of the houses were all basically built around the same time. So all of the kids grew up together. All of the parents were friends. You could not get away with anything. And every single year, the first day of school, they get all of the kids outside in their new school clothes and take first day of school pictures at like 7 o'clock in the morning when nobody wanted to be up.
Yep.
And my mother was the like neighborhood nosy neighbor. She knew everything that was going on because she also worked at the elementary school where all of the kids went. And
Got
now
all the gossip.
she's even more of a nosy neighbor. She went out and got a police scanner a few years ago.
Oh my God. Yes.
And a house down the street, I'm talking like a 2-minute walk away, had cops show up one day. There were shots fired, and she's sitting on the front porch in a folding chair watching this stuff go down. And we're like, people are shooting. Get in the house, stupid. What are you doing?
Okay, and Dad will attest to this, that I grew up in a house where there was about 2 to 3 scanners going on at any given time, sometimes in the same room.
Okay, so I will admit, if there's red and blue lights flashing, I'm gonna be like walking my goldfish in my front lawn. Like, I'm that neighbor. Like, I'll be dusting the stairs or something. But
I do it too.
like, because that's not my street. That's around the corner usually. My street's pretty quiet, except for the 2 houses on the corner, and we all want to see them, hopefully not blow up our neighborhood.
Well, my mother once called me at like noonish, just in a panic. She doesn't usually call, it's usually text. So when the phone rings,
Oh, yeah.
it's bad. I pick up the phone, she's like, oh my God, are you guys okay? I'm like, what? Yeah, we're fine. Well, the scanner just said there's a fire at your apartment complex, and I'm laying on the couch, just waking up from a nap with my window open, and I'm like, I don't.
See
What the
anything?
hell are you talking about? I don't smell anything, and then the wind shifted.
Oh,
There is a hill right on the other side of the apartment complex, and apparently some kids had gone back there and started a quote-unquote small brush fire.
It took down several very large trees.
Yes.
oh no.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, we're fine.
Thanks for clearing them.
I don't know what to tell you. It's not actually the complex, it's behind the complex. And the only reason I know that is because,
We went outside and looked around.
well, no, because shortly after the phone call, come knock on the door, and there's the fire chief, a county sheriff, and 3 city cops.
Oh.
And they're like, do you know anything about some kid starting a fire? I'm like, I just heard about it from a phone call, but no. Well, we're looking for some kids. I'm like, there are kids all over this complex. You gotta like
Narrow it down
for me.
Be more
We don't
specific.
have kids. We don't know all the
Big
kids.
kids, small kids, tall kids, short kids, fat kids, thin kids. I mean, come on.
It's like the time that our we used to have the world's worst nightmare downstairs neighbor.
Oh no.
She was a nurse. She worked nights, and she went out of her way to knock on our door or bang on her ceiling, which is our floor, to try and make noise to make our dogs bark so she could call the cops.
Oh my gosh. What the?
And the only reason I know this is because once I caught her.
What is wrong with people?
Where do
She
we
had
start? Oh, wait.
a little girl, and I was sitting at my desk, and I would hear a knock, and then you'd hear little footsteps run down the stairs. And then 5 minutes later, little knock, run down the stairs. She was sending her child to come and knock on the door to
The
try and
ding
make
dong
love.
did you.
Yeah. Well, one night, middle of the night, I'm talking like 2:45 in the morning, I hear just banging on my front door. I'm like, oh my God. It's like, she's supposed to be at work. She's not even supposed to be home. What is this crap? So I go open the door, and there's cops at my doorstep. Apparently, her boyfriend had attempted to carjack or rob or assault someone, and she told the cops that he was hiding in my apartment.
What?
So the cops wanted to come and look in my apartment for this man.
All right.
I flat out told them, look, you're not coming in here. He's not in here. I don't even like her. Why in the hell would I harbor a criminal for someone I don't like?
Right.
Why would I commit a felony for her?
Yeah. Well, she said, like, I'm sure that's what she said.
Yeah, because she doesn't like me.
How many times? And it's usually the same cop that when she calls the cops, it's usually the same guy that shows up. So it was the same guy. And I'm like, look, dude, you've been here like 36 times in the last month for this crap. I didn't say crap, but I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's obvious that she doesn't like us, and the feeling is very mutual. Why would I be harboring a felon for that woman? And he just kind of stops and,
Numbers check.
you know what? Yeah. I found out
Never check,
later.
but you'd still have to do his due diligence.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't fault him at all. But I found out later that he went and picked her up at the hospital and took her to jail for filing false complaints.
Good.
And that ended up being the final straw where the complex itself, like the people in the office were like, all right, she's got to go, man.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. So they basically kicked her out.
Not only that, but they would be able to get her for obstruction.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know the full, like, list of what she went down for, but she, yeah.
Klondike bar?
Well, you know,
Oh, sorry.
probably the corner of a Klondike bar for that one, but, you know.
Wow.
Just the tip?
Uh-huh. There you go. Crazy
Sorry.
amount of multitasking.
Not the green room.
Multitasking can be fun if you have the proper motivation.
And you're not overstimulated.
You know, that too. See, I don't think I could still do that now. Because this was 20 some odd years ago. But yeah, studying notes, listening music, watching television, having a conversation. Yeah, Dan says it right here. ADHD, the original human superpower. Uh-huh.
Until you hit the burnout stage.
Well,
Yeah.
Sandra thinks Rich's rings are pretty. They are.
Mm-hmm.
And I will eventually be able to pay you for my bracelet so I can wear it, but holy crap, things have been awful lately.
Why do I picture my dad and Xander both doing this if they were sitting in front of Rich right now?
Just sitting there watching.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I understand. I get it.
Donna wonders if Witchman Dude even knows where his wedding band is. I mean, when was your wedding anniversary? Well, see, that's just it. Technically we're not. We haven't ever actually gotten married. It's just like common law, basically.
I was going to say, does Utah have common law?
Yes, they do.
Okay, then yeah.
Well, with as biblically centric as Utah tends to be, technically, y'all are married.
And that's the thing that I find really, really funny, is that according to most of my siblings and one of my parents, her and I's relationship is not as official as my brother and sister, who are both on their second marriages. Meanwhile, we've been together the entire time.
I plead the fifth on that since my dad's in this audience.
Well, when my dad goes to introduce her to people, he doesn't know how to do it.
It's kind of funny to watch him squirm, though. I'll be honest.
Oh man, he squirms bad. He's like, this is my son's.
And so
you can see the blue screen in his eyes. He's just like.
It's kind of funny.
if he doesn't want to say what, there's just an idea. If you're gonna go for a marriage and not be married, then just do SO.
Significant other, partner.
Really screw with them, really put them on the spot. Next time you sitting there stuttering, go and all that, just go boink bunny.
And I've seen Trey and Joe's wedding pictures. I've seen them.
Huh?
Thank you. Back room of a bar.
Hey man, we were gonna do it several years ago.
There's a box on the chair, but no.
I was gonna say we mostly did it for insurance purposes
Well, yeah, there you go.
because we were unmarried for so long.
Yeah.
It was basically a piece of paper and insurance.
Technically, she and I have been engaged for
Okay.
I don't remember, but it was one of the first. Yeah, it was her first birthday in this apartment, and we've been in this apartment for about 18 years.
Yeah.
You still piss off at me about that, by the way.
My mother-in-law gets on my middle child about, oh, when are you going to get married? Okay, you're talking to a special needs girl who was abused, who doesn't really understand relationships and thinks everything has to be physical, and you're trusting them to jump into marriage with somebody they've been with for less than a month.
Oh no.
As long as the people involved are happy, what does it matter?
Well, let's see.
Mean.
The reason that she's mad at me is because I was able to have her mother keep a secret.
She doesn't
Oh,
secrets ever.
I did.
Do tell, Dale, how do you feel about me and Ted not being married? That's like putting him on the spot, right?
I did the old-fashioned thing, and I called her dad, and I told him what I was planning. I had a ring, because I'm poor, on layaway. Shut up.
we got mine at a pawn shop.
Well, there you go. And I told him I was planning on giving it to her for her birthday that year, and he's like, well, I'll tell you what. I can't be there, but I can send her mom and her brother down for her birthday, and that way someone will be there. And her mom was able to keep that a secret for 3 months.
Nice.
She shows up before the birthday, didn't say a word. Her mom and I went and got the ring out of layaway, so I had it with me. I put it on the piece of birthday cake I gave her. It was funny.
That is so sweet.
But yeah, we've been
So
engaged.
Misty's ring. Sorry, go ahead.
No, we've been engaged for probably 18 years, and at one point we're going to get married. We're going to do it at our local Holiday Inn because my aunt works there, and she could get us a discount at the ballroom.
Absolutely.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
We did it at the back room of a bar that we both frequented.
Yeah.
And you wore a red dress because you were sleeping with the groom.
Because I was sleeping with the groom. Yeah.
And Misty's engagement ring was from Overstock.com.
Nice.
Her actual engagement present was replicas of Dritz Jordan's scimitars.
There you go.
Nice.
Screw wedding bands. I want wedding swords.
Oh, yeah.
I got her the little topaz ring so that she can have something to show off because, swinging the scimitars around is brandishing, and that would put her in jail.
Yeah.
My we have necklaces made. They were made special by a press. One side has Ted's zodiac, which is Cancer. Mine is Pisces. So one side is that, and the other side is the eye of. He's gonna kill me. The eye of. It's either Ra or Isis. And he's got the left, and I have the right.
Okay.
So they're one of a kind, but they match each other.
That's
There you go.
I should start wearing it. I don't because I don't go anywhere anymore, so it's put away because I don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I lost it once, and oh dear Lord, that was a
Yeah.
So, hey guys, I think I'm ready for the little announcement-y thingy.
Oh. Woohoo. It's a Baconator. Oh. Please don't knock over things. Okay.
There we go.
Hi! Okay, so this year, and we'll get back into the conversation when I'm done. This shouldn't take too long. Hi, Rich. What's going on there, dude? That's scary.
Nothing, just give me my undivided attention.
Oh, shit. So everybody knows that I do the traveling table for IndieCD. Usually StompCon and IndieCD.con are the major ones that I do. And hi, Bread's Tale. And this year it's going to be a little bit different because I have some stuff happening. We are still going to do the table, but unlike other years, which I'm going to bring this up here real quick. Where'd it go? There it is. I am having issues. This is what took us so long to get stuff done.
Not wrong.
So, like, this was the table that was at IndieCD.con this last year.
Mhm.
Believe it or not, that takes a lot of effort. This year, for StompCon, we're doing something a little bit different because I want to represent to people throughout. Through IndieCD, through all the cons I've been to, I have collected things from multiple people that are part of IndieCD. So this year, we are going to, instead of having the table laid out like this, we're going to be putting out a bunch of different things from different members of IndieCD. So in order to help basically offset the pricing and everything, we're going to do sponsorships. And what the sponsorships entail would be that, stuff like I said, stuff I've collected through the years that are not on this table, but they actually are great independent creators and they're part of IndieCD. So basically there's 3 sponsorships, and I will get this written up and put on the independent creator directory page on Facebook. If you are a member and are not in that group, you should be. And if you want to know more about what's happening in IndieCD, you should be in that group. I should have grabbed that link, but I didn't. We will get it here. But basically, so the $5 sponsorship would be the bronze level, and that's going to include your information with IndieCD bio and QR code directly to your page. So it would look a lot like what the if you see the QR codes, that was what it would look like for the $5 sponsorship. The $10 sponsorship would include the bronze, but have be more prominent, and your logo would be added if you have a logo. And the $20 gold sponsorship would include all the silver benefits plus a specialized section for you. So it probably wouldn't be the 2-foot section, but it would still be a section that is devoted directly to you. You will still, like I said, be on the vertical board of some sort that will have the information that has all of the sponsors on there. So you will be showcased in a little bit more of a way than just, this book happens to be here. I'm just saying it. I'm not calling this person out. But like, say, Dan, who's not done part of the IndieCD table, I have A Disposable Man, which is his newest book. I can set that on the table, and if he wants to become be a sponsor, he can choose one of those levels, and then he gets more of the stuff printed out and things like that. And the other thing too, the other reason I want to do this way is we have an opportunity for IndieCD to be represented at Halicon. So basically, the things that are going to be on the table for StompCon will be down in Dalton, Georgia for Halicon on Halloween weekend. The same sponsorship will come up. It's not a continuing sponsorship, but if you wanted to be a sponsor at that as well, you can be a sponsor there. So this is a really cool opportunity to get, out there. Like I said, I've had a lot of health issues, so I have to try to figure out how to represent you guys with the best of my ability, but have to step back on what I am capable of doing in the background on the pre-planning of everything. So, anybody have questions?
I probably will later.
I was going to say, we were talking about it before the show, so.
Yeah.
You already know what I think.
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I have a form that I'm going to have people fill out. If you're interested in it, I will put it in that Facebook page. I should probably bring that up. Sorry, I was... It's been a day. I swear it has been a day.
Feel it in my bones, feel it in my soul.
So here is the link to the Facebook page for the Independent Creator Directory. So once go ahead. I thought somebody said something. I'm sorry. So basically, I will get the form in there if you are interested in sponsorship. It kind of explains it a little bit more. If you have questions, please reach out to me. But we will go ahead and I will get that posted on the page, and we will continue with IndieCD Creatives at Play. So, yay! Woo! Did you guys catch all that? Because woofda.
You did it!
No, didn't catch it. Do it again.
You have to watch it on the replay.
On the refund.
The refund, yeah, no refunds. I should have put that on here. No refunds. No. So if you do have questions, though, please do reach out. I'm getting that form put out onto the Facebook page as we speak. Okay, I need a drink.
Hydrate.
Hydrate.
Don't you give that up.
Okay, wherever you are at, Thesis, please continue. And thank you, Thesis, for jumping in tonight. Appreciate it.
Yes.
Of course, anytime. Literally, I always have Wednesdays off anyway, so anytime you need, I'm always, here. Kitty Cam.
Kitty Cam.
Oh, it's a bread.
Bread tonight.
Carl knows where his ring is. I can see if it fits, but it's probably too big. Yeah, mine was too small, but now it fits. So it's fun. Oh, okay. Hello plans to Burns Crematorium. Okay, all right.
The problem is, I imagine like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, every time.
Welcome to the army of the end. You gotta let go of the button, sir. Son of a.
Biscuit eating bulldog. We'll go with that.
Yes.
Dale wants you to know
That
what
used to
you
be my
want.
ringtone.
She's still coloring the same picture as last time. She's moved on to the reds and
Ooh,
oranges.
that's pretty.
I don't know how well you can see that.
But you can see the colors. Like you can't see like you can. I can see the colors really well. And we should have embiggenated you while you were holding that up. Go ahead and hold it back up. We'll embiggenate
There
you.
you go.
Ooh, pretty.
Very nice.
Yeah, I wanted to-
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
It's definitely unique. And Zach is joining us. Greetings, humans.
Zeki.
How dare you? Don't insult me.
Human.
Yeah, who you calling human? Dan says, excellent book. Reading it during visits to waiting rooms. That's the best time to read things. It really
Yep.
is. Nick says, I can't wear rings since Amanda caught me hammering my flattened wedding band round via holding a metal punch chisel in my mouth while hammering with the other hand against the anvil. Okay then. And Zeb is my mister of the hook. He does a good job. He does.
Yes.
I don't get to catch as many streams as I did before, but, you know.
I do appreciate they've been doing Star Wars: The Old Republic streams, and I've been enjoying watching those. Somebody along the way gifted them each 5 million tokens. Credits, excuse me. I don't know who could have done that, though.
Ooh, look at this.
I wonder. Pardon the kitty confusion, yeah?
Fred does seem like the one that would be screaming up the nose. So,
Yeah.
to be fair.
There is always Dr. Hook in the medicine show. If any hookers are ailing, he helped me and I never hook. Oh, okay.
Nice.
We have more emojis.
They were happy heart emojis for something that happened.
That was like half an hour ago, so
So
Probably-
sure that wasn't the IndieCD table.
never going into layaway again and don't even know the story. This was Kmart layaway, so, you know, those don't exist anymore. At least as far as I know, they don't.
That was fun.
Your a day of fun is vastly different from mine.
Well, someone was having fun.
True.
Hey now.
Whomever that was, thanks, yeah.
Oh, it was the 10 gifted subs on Kick.
Donna made note for both Trey and Foxy's stories. Good.
Thank you.
And we have Jeff!
Slow Jeff and Fast Jeff.
He is hauling on that second one.
I know. And Joey banging his head into a computer. You know he does that in real life, I bet.
I mean, you know.
He threatens to.
Zach.
So on Kick, it has like a headset on. It doesn't look as nearly as creepy on Kick.
Apparently not. It
Good
looks
to
like
know. Good to know.
lines to me, but you know, whatever.
Good to know.
But
Oh, hi. Yes.
Your neighborhood had 2 monkeys. Well, you know.
Okay. Yeah, it does. Okay, so
It does.
apparently one of the monkey houses, somebody OD'd. I don't know if it still has a monkey in the house. remains to be seen.
Wait. One of the monkey houses? There are multiple houses
There are
that
two
house
houses
monkeys?
that contain monkeys in New Chicago. A 1 square mile town has 2 capuchins.
So you're talking about actual monkeys.
Yes, they have
Oh,
actual
okay.
monkeys, which they should not.
Davy
because
Jones and Mickey Dolans and Peter Tork.
No, not hey, we're the monkeys. We're having too much fun to put anybody down. Like actual capuchins, like they shouldn't have them because it's against town code. Monkeys. And one of the houses gets mad if you go by her house and look at it funny because there's a giant monkey cage in the bay window. And then she posts on Facebook, "Hey, why are people staring at my house?
How are you not?
Because you have a monkey in the window." And then the other one,
Oh God.
OD'd.
The next time she posts something like that, you need to find the intro to Magilla Gorilla.
I know, right? Like, and then like she tries to claim like she doesn't have a monkey, but that's her banner on Facebook is her capuchin. So
Oh
Then
wow.
why is there a monkey
in the
cage
water.
with a monkey in your bay window?
Yeah.
Hi, buddy.
How much is that monkey in the window?
But so of course, when I was looking at the water department over the winter, I went down a rabbit hole of what you needed to do to own a monkey.
No, you went down a monkey hole.
Would that
No,
be
I did not.
a monkey up a monkey pole?
So I read so many codes, town
That
code.
sounds wrong that way too.
Like I read so many statutes and y'all, IDEM has to come to your house. No, DNR has to come to your house and make sure that you have a monkey-proof cage to keep this thing in.
That tracks.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to monkey-proof a cage.
DNR had to come to the house to check to make sure that our facilities were okay to house a skunk.
That tracked because my parents had a skunk. So yeah. But monkeys have
All
opposable
you really
thumbs.
need is a dog cage for a skunk.
But monkeys have opposable thumbs. So all I'm thinking is you need like a padlock.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to have some kind of lock that they can't remove. So
Big blocks.
yeah.
Call
I'd say,
NASA and be
two
like, hey,
padlocks, a biometric scanner.
call NASA and just be like, hey, remember when you were like shooting monkeys to the moon? How did you keep them in cages? Because we
How
kind of
did you keep them
we
in?
need to know, just for
I'm
science.
going to keep one in my living room.
I'm betting they couldn't.
Probably.
I mean, it's hard enough to keep a husky in a cage. Now
Give
give
a husband.
a thumb.
So did I.
It's hard enough to keep a husband in a cage.
I mean,
Going to
that
say.
too. That too.
Well, if
Find
they,
out roaming the streets right now.
if they go willingly, it's fine.
Oh man, they know the safe word. They knew what they were getting into.
And this comment comes at the perfect time. There is no normal when we're talking about putting people in cages. You know,
You know,
Rutabaga.
Kumquat.
it's flour, spelled like flour, not like flour.
next door neighbor's house is a firebombed wreck with what looks like a carny encampment in the backyard.
I didn't see the backyard, but I did see the
Descriptive.
house. Oh dear. Oh, that was oof.
Oh yeah.
It's looking a little rough. Hey, Woody.
Hi, Woody. He's joining us over on Pop's channel. Just the tip, Woody. It's always just the tip. Just remember that.
After your third wife, Utah
No, no.
law kicked in. No. Utah law does
It's
not
a
kick in until
whole
you get to
dick.
your fifth wife.
Grace.
You have to have 5. So I only have 2. So I need 3 more. So, you know, if you have any volunteers, just let me know.
Oh,
Then maybe I could get on, like, you know, the city council, because I have the set number of lives for Utah law.
I think you just get a compound after that.
Hey, I'd be all right with that too. I'd be okay
Like,
with that.
isn't that how it works out there? You just get like a compound.
Well, see,
extra
the only,
housing?
the only compounds that I'm aware of in the state were the one that's on, like, reality TV that, like, people go in to try and, like, deprogram the sister wives, and the one that was
So would it be the
upstate,
Branch Thesians?
the one that was upstate that the police academy is named after. So,
Oh.
yeah.
That doesn't sound suspicious at all.
Well, no, see. All right.
Steve Gutenberg High School?
Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of Utah history. There was a quote unquote compound
Okay.
in upstate Utah, and years ago, like in the, I think it was like the early 80s,
God have mercy on their souls. There's wait.
cops showed up because these people were, like, hoarding guns,
Yeah.
and the cops were like, "Yo, dude, this is not cool,"
Yeah.
and that
Up
ended up
to.
leading to a shootout, and one of the officers was unfortunately shot and killed,
Uh-huh.
and that's who the police academy is named after.
Oh, the officer?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought they were named after the compound. And I was like, that sounds unfortunate. Like, they should probably not do that.
Well, see, it kind of sort of is, because when you go to explain why this man's name is on the police academy, you have to backtrack
Yeah.
to the compound. So it's,
Yeah.
my sister and brother-in-law lived together for 20 to 25 years before she wanted to have a baby, and they finally got married. Well, see, people always tell us we're doing it backwards, because we dated for a little while, then got engaged, then she got pregnant, and now we're just, living in sin. But yeah. Talk about people wondering if their loved ones are okay. There was an accident on the oh no. Between Viv's work and home, Don's sister Tracy called to see if mom was okay. She saw about it on social media. Oh my God.
There has been things. I've called her before, Dad, when there's been her being Tracy, when there's been accidents between where she lives and works, because that's quite a long drive.
Yeah.
So, or a messenger I have.
Donna bought her ring at JCPenney. We don't even have a JCPenney anymore.
We do.
Yeah.
Barely.
We did.
Yeah, they're closed ours.
And Dan bought his at a pawn shop.
I am hoping that's a typo.
I'm sure it is, because there's the
Oh, there we go.
correction.
Yeah, got mine at a pawn shop.
Lindsay's was her mom's, and the wedding ring I bought for her at a pawn shop in London. Nice.
Oh, nice.
That's cool. Sorry, Rich, but like with Don, rings nothing and only how each other treats. Yeah, I do believe in marriage, but whatever works is okay with me. Exactly.
Yep.
When we first got together, people were doing when you getting married, and then about 5 years later, they kind of trailed off.
Yeah, see, we still get when are you getting married, but then the next question is the one that pisses me off. Because the next question, when they stop asking when are you getting married, is when are you going to have kids? And I'm like, we can't. Shut up.
So it was the day that my mom goes, I pretty much have realized that Ted will be my son-in-law, so to speak, and that I'm only getting grandkitties out of you.
Hey, my mom was actually the first person that that got called when she miscarried, and now my mom talks about her grandpuppy.
Aw.
Like every time we go over there for dinner, she's like, "Take something for the dog."
Aw.
If we go over there and we come back without food, he'll sit and sniff at us, and then he'll sit and look at us.
Oh.
Like, how dare you? You didn't bring me any treats.
So nobody in our
steak last night, and she and Crow both gave Bella some of the fat from their pieces of steak.
Yeah.
There were no pieces of fat on my piece of steak, so I finished it off, and I'm just sitting there, and the dog's just looking at me like, "Daddy, why don't you love me?"
What's this?
Oh.
And I'm like, "Because you're an ugly cat. Go away."
Oh.
Betrayal.
No matter what state you live in, no matter if you're officially married or not, you need wills and powers of attorney. Yes,
Yeah.
it's very
Yep.
true. Look at Don's rocket out in the open. So risky. Well,
That was your rocket, and I still have the video of Nick do it.
got that done last fall. Good. We still haven't, so. Yeah, we have papers. We just haven't signed them. This is the tip on Don's rocket. I hope so.
The tip comes off though, doesn't
Yes.
The tip comes off, yes.
it? It doesn't.
We
Yeah.
apparently
Like-
managed to get Zach to scream, "What? Oh my God!" in the middle of a meeting.
Don't touch it. It pops off easily. Yeah.
Oh, you guys got me to scream when I looked at the messages because I hadn't looked at them all day.
Do I send her a bigger rocket this year?
You can send me whatever rocket you want, Zachy.
Oh my.
Hey,
I love you, Zachy. You know it.
Dan says, message me with the details and I'll PayPal you whatever funds necessary.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Up to you, Zach. Yes, it is. Sounds like a great idea. Think more up to Dawn? No, it's up to you, Zach. Yep.
It's all up to Zach. I just represent. There is the IndieCD group. So if you want to join in and keep up with what's going on in Independent Creator Directory, join that freaking group. I love y'all. Pinky Wiggles.
There will be a quiz when Dawn is done explaining. Listen closely. I don't like quizzes. I don't want to.
I don't test well.
I think it's great because Dawn tends to overdo, then injury occurs. And then she gets Dawn because it is named after her, so she must do it at least once every fortnight. We'll just say fortnight.
That is one thing I'm trying to help alleviate with this, is to try to kind of streamline some things. I really enjoy doing the long table, the big table, and that did not come out right, but y'all know what I meant. But there's, so.
And the answer to this question is no, she doesn't. At all.
Yes, she does.
No,
Yeah.
she doesn't.
I can't see it.
Dale is asking if you keep me in the lines.
Not very often.
Ha! See?
Just when she
Depends
needs
which
to.
lines.
She makes you think you're outside the lines. That's how we work, just to let you know.
I don't believe you. Anyone have a damn fly bothering you? I will catch it and ship it to you very friendly and will love you.
No, I have.
We have enough, thank you. Okay, what were we talking about 10 minutes ago that would have to do with bananas and drugs? I'm
Bananas and drugs. How to keep
Cookies,
money
okay.
in a cage.
Yeah. Husband's in a cage, not the green room. Yeah. Believe Zach's comment. After all, he is the voice of authority on space stuff. This is true.
I mean, yeah, he would know. He is.
Is Joe in a cage somewhere tonight, Trey?
No, he escaped and he's wandering the streets.
Need to get a better cage.
I know. That's why I was asking for help for things with opposable thumbs. Come on, guys. Step up.
Well, there is, a market for beds with cages built underneath them. You just have to go to like Etsy or eBay. Don't ask me how I know this because I will answer you.
This is true. But then the cats get the zoomies, and then they might get, how they go under beds and stuff.
True. And there is the link to the form if you're interested in sponsorship.
I do see I have a couple responses to it. I'm not going to get back to you tonight because my brain is done multitasking, let alone doing a single task at this point in time. So I will get back to everybody tomorrow at some point in time.
And there is a link in Google Docs. Here we see Dawn actually trying to point to the tracks again. I don't want to.
I also want to point out that Sisters of the Hook redeemed a hydrate for everyone. So hydrate, you dehydrated noodles.
Just for that, where's some salt? You know what? It's not salt, but it's close enough.
Don't be a slug! Don't be a slug! No!
Popcorn.
No!
And
It's just
you
one
are
of mine.
joining us. Dave.
We
Hey,
did.
David!
Or like Dawn has no clue where the rails lead, so I'm just kicking a rock. Well, sometimes the best way to find out is you just follow them until you get to a destination. Doesn't have to be your destination, just a destination.
My destination has been all over the place today, so oof.
And there you go. See, that's usually the end of the tracks, just right off the cliff.
Yeah. At least if movies have taught us anything.
And greetings for Dave. If movies have taught us anything, it's the quicksand and just random fruit carts and glass planes should be a much bigger deal than they actually are. I have never just driven through a fruit cart or a big plate of glass, and I want to.
I thought I
really
would be stumbling into quicksand far more often than I have.
Exactly.
I thought I would be encountering it like at least once a week in my life.
Yeah. I thought I was going to get offered drugs a whole lot more than I was.
You know what? In my adult life, I've been offered drugs far more often than I was as a
When you were a kid, yeah.
and usually at the gas station.
Ooh, gas station drugs. Yeah.
That sounds legit.
By the way, guess who's like a couple miles from you guys tonight, Trey?
Wait, what?
Guess who's a couple miles at you doing a show tonight in Hobart?
Who?
Mick Foley.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah,
What the heck?
I know. What the are you doing with that singer?
Son of
Where?
a motherless goat.
We're at in Hobart.
I don't remember the name of it. I did look up the address. It's like just southwest of you,
I was gonna say that's probably Main Street.
southeast of you.
Probably Main Street. Oh no, southeast of us? Yeah, Main Street.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I've seen him twice, and he did an excellent show. I would go see him again. Just saying.
He's probably at the theater.
I think so.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because it's just his I don't want to say comedy show. Because
Yeah.
he's funny when he's telling the stories, because I've seen him now twice. But it's just kind of a history of what it was like with him on the road when he was in wrestling. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, there's a theater where they do Rocky Horror. Or at least they used to. Probably that theater.
Probably.
Have to remember it was only 30 years ago when I got the ring. Well, like I said, hers was 18, 19 years ago. Can we use Can we use the DeLorean to go back to 1985 to enjoy 89 again? No. I'd rather not go back to 1985. I was like 4 years old.
I read something the other day that said if you were to wake up in 1995, which is 30 years ago, today, on this day, and this entire, for the last 30 years have been a dream, would you change what you've done, or what would be the first thing you would do? Ted and I talked about it for like 3 hours last night.
That's quite a like philosophical question.
That's
You know,
just-
with the understanding that we know that changes that you would make then would not put us where we are now.
Oh yeah,
You
butterfly
know what I
effect.
mean? He
No.
looked at
I
the
would
stars.
freak out, being like, "Did I make this choice then?
Yeah.
How the hell do I get back to Misty?"
I would have an existential crisis.
I know, Ted, one of the things he goes, I know that I probably would have never crossed paths with you, but I would have probably re-enlisted in the Navy. Because that was one of his biggest regrets in the past. But he knows that it led him down the path where we're together.
Uh-huh.
But I'm like, I didn't take offense to it because I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, thanks, Dave.
I like this one. Wholeheartedly believe it's not the pebble, it's the penguin. Zed made my first ring, and I love it. Yes.
Absolutely.
Form for
Well,
the
thank you,
traveling
Dan.
table has been submitted. Yeah.
Jeez, Dan.
The neighbor across the street is mowing his lawn with his wife shining a flashlight ahead of him so he can see where to mow.
That is dedication.
Well, I mean, when it's like 90 degrees during the day, you can.
Yeah.
I have more than a couple of times mowed the yard at my parents' house by the street lights of the state building parking lot behind their backyard.
It was in the 60s this morning.
Oh, nice.
And
So, yeah, like it not that hot at the moment over here.
Let's see. Right now, it is 88.
79 here.
76 here. Mostly clear.
Cats have taken over chat today. Today? Today.
Hey.
Okay, you know what? I'm not reading that.
I will. Zachy knows I'm putting that in there. Zachy once put a 13-year-old girl in a cage with a sewing machine and red fabric to make dresses for 6 hours, and then approximately 20,000 kids her age walk by here. There better be an explanation to that, Zach. Otherwise,
Was that at church camp?
Probably.
oh, he has pictures that you can share in the green room. But 20,000 people at church camp? Huh.
Joe is on the wrong side of the mirror. Trey needs no cage. Nah, he's free. He is running amok.
Amok, amok, amok.
You have to join next week. You
Oh,
boys
yes.
are cooking. Yeah.
I can do that without hurting my neck.
Come play with us.
Join us.
Stop, drop, and roll way more often than I end up actually being on. Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I have a friend that was set on fire. It's drop, drop, and roll didn't work for him, and now he calls his leg Old Bernie. And he drives a hearse for fun.
Oh, it's the same dude? God, of course it is.
His daily driver is a hearse that has he just got his new personalized plates that say dead end.
Wow. Quicksand, no. Deadly sinkholes, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I deal with sinkholes for work. It's not quicksand, though.
On purpose, on accident. Yeah, we say that every once in a while, too. I accidentally on purpose did that.
Yeah.
I need to use that.
You're good at accidentally on purpose.
Joe is down watching Mick Foley. He better not be. Need a cheer with whatever you are drinking during the show, and this fly may not be available soon for shipping. Splat. Got to bring out the announcer. Got to bring out the announcer voice for this one. So, Mick Foley versus Joe Bachman in a one-night special event in a steel cage.
God is my witness. He's been broken in half.
$20 is $20. True.
Saturday at Stump Gun.
September 13th.
73.4.
The
Hey,
return of Sacco.
Zachy, is that in I'm not going there.
I would hope that's not in freaking Celsius. Holy crap, you'd be dead.
I know.
Have enough lightning bugs in Minnesota to mow the lawn tonight.
Oh, I bet it's gorgeous.
71 degrees and all well except his damn fly. that fly is your raven the fly's going to just perch on your ear at like 5 minutes and go, nevermore.
This is nevermore.
Actually, because it's a fly, it'll probably say evermore, as in, they'll be bugging him evermore. Damn, that pun wasn't intended.
Not church camp was when I worked with World Vision at large Christian youth conference. Well, same thing.
Okay, so like
Close enough.
church camp plus.
Yeah.
Church camp on steroids.
Neighbor has to leave early because he walks the dozen or so blocks to work and then back after, so he's not really home during the day. Well,
Okay,
all right, yeah.
I'll give him that then.
Need a link? Yeah, we can send you. We can either send you the link or we can add you to the Facebook group chat.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. We're caught up.
How the? Oh wait.
Well, we've been going for almost 2 hours and have
That's
one
what she said.
one ad. My God.
We should probably
I know it's kind of late, and we're probably going to be tying it up here. Tying it. Never mind. I'm done.
Gonna be tying Dawn up pretty soon.
No.
Oh my.
Basically, yeah, Church Camp Plus. Remind me Friday and I'll bring up pics. Oh. Donna, you gonna write that one down too? Yeah, we have a Facebook group chat that the link gets posted to every Wednesday, so we can add you to that. And
I do not need pics of a 13-year-old in a cage. Nope.
nope,
Nope.
no thanks, nope. Do you need the rope of the camp? No. No.
I'm sure my personal NSA agent that has to deal with me is like, please no.
So do we each have each individual one, or do we have one that just watches this show and takes notes?
I think they trade off. Like
I would hope so, because you would go like insane if it was the same person every week. Just like, I give up, I'm out, I'm done.
right, like
Come on.
one person has to take over for 1 week, and the rest of them like meet in the break room, and they're like, guys,
We got some stories. Hold on.
Oh, by the way,
I had a couple before I met this group.
Hobart Art Theater.
okay, yeah, that's the one where they
Yeah.
did Rocky Horror. Over
I need to be accessories to the. You're already accessory.
late,
Always.
Which crime this time? We've
all of them.
Her parents signed a waiver. That doesn't make it better.
That makes it
Doesn't make
okay.
better.
Oh man, he's gonna be in West Chicago tomorrow. Ugh. We haven't changed music either on.
Nope.
We have not.
But we've had a very good night tonight.
Yes.
We've had
Did
a
we
super
even
productive-
mute the music when we played the ad?
Nope.
Probably not.
No.
We had no rails tonight.
Because I'm like, is that playing over? What?
We had a single track and no rails.
Well, I think
Yeah.
the ad was louder than the music anyway, so I don't. I'm sure there were some people that noticed, but yeah, me too.
Says I got my China spy assigned to me this week because started a TikTok, add it to the group. And he also said, not at all, Dan. It was very impactful. Made a lot of the other kids cry.
Yeah.
See, we needed Joe. And why is it that when Carl and I do a Munzie show, it stays so much on the rails?
Because you guys have like a topic, and then
You have a
you have rails.
yes, you have rails.
You have a map. You're like, this is our topic. We're going to go from point A to point B. We're
Because
like,
Well, this show is point A to point B to Banana, Albuquerque,
Banana in the tailpipe?
Windmill.
random
What,
Where
chicken
did that
tail?
conversation just happen recently about a banana in the tailpipe? I get it. It's from. What was that from?
So
was
they,
that?
Banana in the
Beverly
Tailpipe
Hills Cop.
from
Oh, no, I know that's from that, but we got into a. Was that Sisters of the Hook the other night?
I have no idea.
no, that was on Never Mind the Furthermore this morning.
Okay.
Banana in the Tailpipe was Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, but it was a progression of bananas and different things with bananas
Yeah.
and.
Oh, it was one of the viewers was talking about the book he was reading. It was about bananas.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that was
that people talking about Muncie and Joy being railed.
I mean, yeah, that comes up
Who's
too.
trailing my husband?
Dad said this is fun, but we need Joe. But this has been fun. We can change that. Oh, we don't need to. Dad said we're freelancing tonight.
Cause I'm free,
Oh, hi.
free.
Oops, sorry.
I broke
Yeah,
that.
it's scary that we both went there.
Yep.
That says, where did we talk about weird shit? Must be either Tash or Nick.
I mean,
Are we wrong though? Are we wrong?
I don't know. And then we're back on bananas. Do you know people in the 60s used to scrape the inside off banana peels, dry it, and smoke it?
no, because that was 20 years before I was born, but it doesn't surprise me.
Dad, Dan, Carl, Donna, do you guys have some splaining to do?
I wouldn't be surprised if some people in the 80s did that shit too.
Yeah, no kidding. People were finding more creative ways to
My
get
kid in
high.
high school smoked fucking pencil shavings. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah. People
Maybe
were
66.
smoking tea out of cans at my school, so
all right.
Uh,
Oh, wait.
how am I doing? Yeah, how am I doing this? I don't
apparently sleepy time tea is very rough on the lungs.
I mean, yeah.
Most things are rough on the lungs.
I mean, smoking anything's rough on the lungs. I don't
Uh-huh.
think you're supposed to inhale burning sleepy time tea.
I don't know if I would want to smoke any kind of tea. Ever.
It's like it's meant to be inhaled like that.
yeah, there's one thing. There's concerns on that. If Tosh is completely wearing that, she's totally here for it.
Excellent.
And Carl says, "This is like, I'm sorry, pieces. I just took back over for you, and I'm sorry."
Fine.
Carl says, "This is like the green room, only with less cursing and drinking. Sometimes."
Less. Didn't say none. Didn't say zero, just less.
And sometimes I flip out the F-bomb, and then whoops, there's Dad.
Your dad showed up.
That's how you summon your dad, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
I got in trouble today because I was doing business with Trey. Okay, I'm not going to finish that sentence. No, I'm going to finish. I was doing business with Trey in the back room.
Yeah, we were.
Business with a hooker in the back room.
Heck, yes. Hey, $5 is $5.
While I
Taking
was talking
care
about
of
a traveling
business.
table.
Yep.
Every day. taking care of you.
And Donna said, on another note, 7-Up
That's
originally
true.
had whiskey a minute.
It's true. And Coca-Cola originally had Coke in it.
Things aren't as fun as they used to be. Pinky Wiggles. Love you, Tash.
Pinky Wiggles.
It did. And as I understand it, didn't do them anything except make them cough. Okay, so Dan tried it.
Son of a smugglers goat.
Bud.
Thanks for knocking everything over. Mucho appreciado. Oh, yes, just knock down more stuff. Thanks, buddy.
And that's funny that Dad goes, Trey, was your buddy sneaking in like Foxy did in the beginning?
He came in like a wrecking ball.
Who's the cat?
And now I have friggin' Butterball stuck in my head because I can't stand Miley Cyrus. So anytime someone brings up that song, the parody pops up instead.
I actually, that's the only Miley Cyrus thing that I will sing as a mockery, because when Georgette comes in the bathroom, if you're going pee, she knocks that door wide open, and with her being such a fat little round thing, I'm like, she came in like a butterball.
Yep.
Butterball is better than goddamn Banana Phone or the damn Axolotl song that Nick shared in the Secret Humor group that's been stuck in my head for 24 hours.
That's funny. I love it when you get those random weird things stuck in your head. Dan said that he never was stupid enough to try smoking the inside of a banana peel.
Yeah, we'll see.
Mm-hmm. And Don goes, I forget who was Zepp or ACDC, but they smoked it just before a concert was so high they played the same song for 45 minutes.
No.
I want to say
Did anybody notice during that time, though, or did it take them until after?
I just want to notate that, Dad, you were at Zeppelin.
I was so completely plastered drunk at my first quote-unquote adult party that I went to that it took me 45 minutes to walk the block and a half home. So it might have just been they just thought it was just one song. Just they were just playing it for 45 minutes.
Well, you know the story behind the name of the song "In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida," right?
Oh, by the way, Dad saw them open for Zeppelin.
Nice.
At least that's what he told me.
Well,
You're
yeah.
lying, Dad. Anyways.
But yeah, when they were naming the song, it was supposed to be "In the Garden of Eden,"
Yeah.
but they were so blitzed, they slurred it, and it's "In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida."
Yep.
"In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida."
Every
I
time.
gotta be it all.
Yeah.
So they promoted the banana joints, but the rest of the story that night, they were also drinking water spiked with LSD. Oh, that couldn't have been anything.
That wasn't it.
Yeah.
Dad says, have you ever smoked corn silk? Had to do it when I was 15. I do not advise to do it. You had to do it? Had to. And Carl's been binge watching Killer Karen on Lori Calcaterra's channel. That's not something weird.
Oh, Carl, Strange Eons. Look at The Painless Dentist. It is a whacked out story. It's fantastic.
See, Donna said you had to do it, Dale. Mm-hmm.
Had to. Yeah. Zeppelin,
we just had to breathe, and the cheap seats were the best.
Yep.
Because smoke rises, right, Dad? Iron Butterfield. This is why I'm laughing, because there's a town called Butterfield, and I have family that lives there, and Mom and Dad's neighbor's last name is Butterfield, so I'm trying to figure this one out. But he meant butterfly. There are no such thing as cheap seats anymore, though, Dad.
Yeah, no kidding.
And as I got that info from the Hazardous History with Fonzie. I mean, Henry Winkler, great show. I want to watch that. I just haven't yet.
There are cheap seats. They're just not inexpensive seats.
All right. Carl said, yes, I saw the Painless Dentist story. Weird. Amber goes, I know I say it almost every show, but I used to be so innocent. Used to. She was such a sweet, sweet thing till we got our hands on her.
What, baby? He's trying to hurt me bed. I know, your brother's yelling at me.
Well, shit. I gotta figure out if there's any place that's still open that will deliver. Whoops.
Poor Ruby. Kitty wasn't. She wasn't innocent.
Nope.
Dad says, "Sorry, utter, but utter." Do you know what happens when you say iron and butter at the same time? It comes up utter.
Utter.
Iron butterfly and a memory smoked in my mind. Dad, I'm starting to really question a lot of things about my childhood and yours.
Yes.
Trey, did you see the strange take down the Muppet Joker?
Oh no, I haven't seen that one yet.
Okay.
I like my throwing knife. Those are not you. Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh. I don't know about y'all, but I am getting tired.
I was gonna say we've been going for 2 hours, and 2 hours for a hooker is a long time.
Especially when I got up at 4 this morning and I have to get up at 5 tomorrow.
Especially when she got up at 4 this morning and a hobo was very excited to see her.
Screaming into the void of my nostril. Oh, that's pretty.
That is
Baby,
cool.
wait,
Hold on here. Hold on. Don't put it down.
Boy.
There we go.
Oh, that's pretty.
That is cool. I like that.
Collars.
Yep, I like how that one came out.
So how far did you get, Richard? Sorry, that slipped. I'm tired. It's been a day. Did you find your oops and were you able to correct it?
Oh yeah, I was correcting it. Luckily, I had just made the oops, so I'm like, oh hey, that's not right. Undo, fix. So, but yeah, that was right about here when I was still like there,
Okay.
and then I fixed it right away, and then just managed to get a couple more columns in, and then because I ran out of rings, I opening and closing a bunch more rings so that I can just try to finish this out.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. And what about you, Miss Trey?
I've got this far. I want to make it a neck lanyard, so I got a little bit further to go.
That is cool looking. Oh, and you got my order taken, not finished, obviously, but you got my order.
Yep, I've got your order down.
Sweet. Oh, let's see here. And Tash says, "Oh my, that pic is pretty. That was to you, Foxy."
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Foxy. Carl's saying, "Nice, Foxy," and night, everyone. Zachy's gonna see us all tomorrow. Dad said, "I remember when the announcer said no smoking allowed, and you could not see 10 yards in front of us in the inexpensive seats."
Right. Yeah.
Light came on. Let me ask you, Dad, was that the time that when you went with the pastor's son?
Oh.
Do tell, please. And Midnight Maharaj has been hanging out with us, silently lurking. Thank you. And he is saying good night. And Kitty is saying nighty night. And Ruby is saying good night. And Dad wants a squeegee.
Yeah, I need to acquire a squeegee and make a new. The more you know.
The more you know.
I love how Hobo is still like, yep, that's the squeegee.
Yep.
Oh, no sweet. And Sister says, "Love the mail," and they're curly hooking too.
Yeah.
And Donna said, "Night, everyone." And Dad said, "Yes, Dawn, one of the times."
Nice.
Okay.
On the blonde. And did so she was a hawk. God, I can't even talk. Says, "Night, guys. More Pinky Wiggle." Show. anytime, Tosh, that you get home though, and you're like, I really don't want to do a show tonight, but I don't, actually run the show, do the producing, you have to be you're more than welcome to hop on with us. Just let us know, and you can hop on with us. So you're one of you're part of IndieCD. You are a member, so anybody who is a member of IndieCD can hop on here with us. So
Join us.
And Dan is saying good night. So you want to play us out, Trey? Or do you want me to do?
If you want to go ahead.
Okay. So we will see you guys next Wednesday night, but there's also Stupid O'Clock tomorrow night. Never mind the Furthermore Friday morning. Historical Fencing Guild Friday night. The Green Room Friday night. OMG Friday night. Sisters of the Hook Friday night. You guys wonder why Friday nights I feel like I'm going to feel like like Dad's watching that damn fly.
We got Thesis on Saturday.
Yep.
Good luck with the fly.
I think Willow is on Sunday night.
This Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, I think. But please, if you have questions, let us know. Let me know on the traveling table. I look forward to representing you guys. So, Dad does not want to let us go.
We will be back.
And Tasha, thanks, guys. Love you guys. Love you too, sweetie.
Love y'all. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out with us.
Always, Dad. You can participate. So, we will see you guys over the times that we just told you. Good night.
Night, all.
Night.
Hi, folks.
Indigo said night too, I think.